Hello and welcome to the Beaverton School Board meeting for Thursday, June 9th, 2023. We have a pretty short agenda today, and we will start off with a roll call of board members. When I call your name, just answer with present. Susan Greenberg, Zone 1.
Here.
Karen Perez, Zone 2.
Presente.
Eric Simpson, Zone 3.
Present.
Sunita Garg, Zone 4.
Here.
Ugana Ananaya, Zone 5.
I'm here.
Becky Timchuk, Zone 6.
Here.
And Tom Collette, Zone 7. I am here. So we have a full board present. Today, we have one agenda item, which is the Beaverton Education Association contract. We're very excited to be here and to be voting on this contract for our educators. This is a pretty awesome moment, and there's been a lot of work that has gone into making this happen today. Let's start and we'll see if we have somebody who would like to make a motion to pass the contract, and then we can have some discussion. Susan?
So now I just need some clarification as I read this. Is the motion what's written in the be it resolved, or is this not that piece? I just need some clarification on what I'm moving to do.
Let's see, it would be the be it resolved.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. Be it resolved that the terms of the collective bargaining agreement between the school board and the Beaverton Education Association for the period of July 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2024 be ratified by the school board of the Beaverton School District. Sorry, my phone is very tiny.
Thank you, Susan. It's been moved. Do I hear a second?
I second the motion.
Okay. Now we have time for discussion. Any comments from the board? Becky?
I first just want to say this is the first time I've been involved in a bargaining process, and it was a very educational experience, and one I was glad to learn from. And I just want to thank some of the folks that went in and did the hard work. And that is, I want to thank the bargaining team from BEA, those teachers that sat there for over a year, worked all day, and then came in the evening. And it was a very difficult year, and to do that heavy lift on top of what they were already doing. I just so appreciated their thoughtfulness and their respect to the process and doing what was best for their members. Really, and then from the BSD bargaining team, the immense respect that I have for our HR team, again, doing their jobs all day long and then being there in the evening. But I was just so impressed with their knowledge. The principals who, again, took time away from their buildings and their evenings away from their families to give their expertise. And just was again reminded of what good hands we are in with our Associate Superintendent of Finance, Mike Schofield. He really is an expert when it comes to how our funding works. And that's the most important thing. We're trying to do what's best for our employees and give them a safe and a place that they know that they are respected for the great work that they are doing, but then also on our side that it is something that we can sustain and support as a district financially. And I just really appreciate all the hard work that everyone put into. And I was reminded of the great philosopher king, Ted Lasso, and that was this process. It was more important to be curious and not judgmental. And for that is the reason I will be voting to support the ratification of the new bargain contract with our BEA members.
Other questions, comments from the board? Karen?
Good morning, everybody. Again, I just also, like Becky, would like to thank all of our staff, both on the BEA committee team and then on our BSD bargaining team, and our board members for all the hours spent in getting to the point that we are now. So I also want to thank Mike and the team for looking at the sustainability. We want to make sure we're not promising something that we can't deliver on for our staff over time. So thank you, everybody, for your work.
Other questions or comments? I echo the sentiments of Becky and Karen as well. A big thank you to both teams. A contract, especially one as complicated as this one, does not get bargained without a lot of work from both sides. And I know that is a lot of time for the educators who joined us at the table week after week, spending time outside of their workday to support a good contract for everybody in the district. And a big thank you to the BEA team. We appreciated being able to work collaboratively on this and to be ultimately able to come to a fair contract that both sides could agree to. And a big thank you to the administrators as well, in particular folks at the building level who, again, were working work days with the kids and then coming and joining us during bargaining to spend extra time. That's a lot of time, and that's appreciated very much. I also want to call out two specific people. One is Susan Rodriguez. Her incredible patience and collaboration and work to constantly be working on the language and developing solutions is so much appreciated. She did a great job too of working with the board on this contract so that we were all involved in understanding what was happening as the process moved forward. And Susan's a special person to be able to do something like that, because these are difficult processes. There's a lot of different viewpoints and stakeholders that have to be synthesized to make something like this work. So big appreciation there. And then another appreciation for Mike Schofield for his collaborative approach as well. He worked really hard on the numbers and he did a really important job, which is making sure that he informed us about what we could afford and how we could do this moving forward, but also with the flexibility of being able to help listen to what was going on at the table, listening to our labor partners and seeing how we could be flexible to get there. And I'm very proud of this contract because I think it does two very important things. It makes sure that our teachers get fair compensation. It listens to some of the concerns that we heard at the table, and it changes contract language to be able to meet those concerns so that people's working conditions and things like that are listened to and worked on. And it does it in a way that ensures that our district's financial future, as we go forward, we're committing to something that we can afford and that we can work with. And those are both important things. So a big thank you to both teams. I will be voting yes on this as well. And unless I hear any further comments, I think we can move into the voting portion. So, okay, when I call your name, you can answer with aye or nay. Susan Greenberg.
Aye.
Karen Perez.
Aye.
Eric Simpson.
Aye.
Sunita Garg.
Aye.
Ugana Ananaya.
Aye.
Becky Timchuk.
Aye.
Tom Collette. Aye. The motion passes unanimously, and we have a new contract for our educators. And with that, that is the totality of our meeting this morning. And I hope everybody has a great morning.